Hello everyone and welcome to my first vlog. This trip was to Eugene, Oregon, and it was a little birthday trip that Ty took me on. So I hope you guys enjoy watching. So I started off with packing, obviously. I just packed a couple of t-shirts for, sleeping, and then we're gonna go swimming a lot, so those are always good for that, for cover-ups. Dress for dinners and things of that nature. Probably gonna end up not wearing at least one of them, but I always like to overpack instead of underpack. Same thing with the shirts, trying to bring a couple of cute shirts and a little hiking outfit just in case we feel the need to hike. Swimsuit, little hiking backpack. Alrighty, we are ready to go, pretty much. This feels like heavily underpacked because we've been doing camping and stuff a lot lately, so my car was literally stuffed to the brim, seats, like back seats down, everything. So I'm gonna be really sad if I actually did forget something, but I think we're good. Toiletries bag, shower caddy. It's actually a catheter caddy that I got from work, which is so convenient. This is our backpacking bag that we haven't used for actual backpacking, but is great for a suitcase so far. And then we have, blankets, inflatable couch, shoes, paddleboard, water. I think we're pretty set. Staying in an Airbnb, so we don't need to pack too crazy. Brought an extra blanket, some towels for the lake, all the good things. So hopefully this is it. Literally almost forgot the most important part. Hi Gaia. Snacks. Gotta have fucking snacks on. We went to our friends' houses last night and we had steaks, so this is breakfast on the way there. And I think that is actually everything now. Probably bring that twisted tea because, why not? Okay, so after we were all packed, it was time for us to get on the road. Very sad Lola on the way out the door. We couldn't bring her with because the Airbnb did not allow for dogs, sadly. But we got on the road around 8 a.m., which was pretty good timing for us because sometimes we can be a little slow. But we stopped to get gas and then promptly realized we were probably going to need to put some oil in my car. I have a 2011 Honda CR-V, so if anyone else has an older car, you know that you have to add oil to it, or at least that's what the guy at the dealership told us. So yeah, that's fun. But we stopped and added some oil. We bought like a giant thing of it because we knew we were going to be driving a lot and didn't want to get stuck. Only one's in the tavern. Even the bartender left. Gotta love small towns in Oregon. Leave alone. After stopping at the very empty but very good tavern in Yamhill, we kept driving for about 2 more hours and finally made it to our Airbnb in Eugene, Oregon. This is where we were going to be staying for the next couple of days. I grew up in Eugene, about 20 minutes away from this Airbnb, so it was really cool to be back in that area, and we spent a lot of time exploring, which you will see. The Airbnb had this really nice clawfoot soaking tub outside, as well as a little fire pit and a projector screen, and they also supply DVDs, so we were super excited about that for later. But first we headed out to the Rose Gardens. I just always remembered my parents taking people here when they would come to town as a kid, so this is where we went, and it was actually really cool. There were some people doing flow in the park, and then we went down. This is the Willamette River, which is just right behind that park, and hung out there for a moment. And then we continued to walk through the gardens. Ty was mesmerized by the flowers, and there was just a lot of really chill people hanging out and kind of just enjoying nature, which was nice to see. And it was really nice and cool out too for it being, you know, the middle of summer. I tried to get a kiss and he walked away. That was sad, but he came back. And yeah, so we just walked around for a bit and eventually made our way over to these lavender plants that you'll see here in a bit that Ty really, really liked because there were a ton of bees hanging out in them, and we're big bumblebee supporters. And so I was a little too nervous to get close because I didn't want to get stung. I've never been stung. I don't know if I'm allergic, but he was brave and was hanging out with them for a little bit. After the gardens, we headed into the University District to the Animal House, which is a little dispo that they have. And then we made our way back to the Airbnb because we wanted to just kind of relax. We knew we had a long day ahead of us the next day, and we're gonna do the soaking tub that night, but we ended up not doing it until later because we just got so sleepy and we went to bed. But we did end up watching a movie, and so we kind of set up our outdoor blanket, got comfortable, and put on Friday.
Like, pull out all the dogs.
We woke up the next morning and I promptly started exploring around the little camper a little bit more, and noticed they had all these really cute little books, cat bingo, some movies, things like that. And then Ty brought in a little surprise present for my mother-in-law that I opened, and we got a breakfast birthday burrito from Burrito Amigos, which is a really good spot in Eugene. And then we picked up my Aunt Kana and headed to the rock slides, which is a spot that she took me to when I was, I think, like 16, and I came out to visit her because I actually gotten in trouble. So I got banished to Oregon, oh no, for like 12 days. But we had a lot of fun actually, and I came out here, and this is where I wanted to come on my birthday. I've been harassing Ty about this spot since we met 3 years ago, so I'm sure he was happy to also get out here. And I tried to get a good video of us all going down. You can see my aunt taking off there. It's actually kind of sketchy because, oh, there she comes back again, and then into the pool. There's like these giant rocks on the right hand side that are just so perfectly cut off. You can't see them in this video, but when you're sliding, it's pretty easy to just ram right into them, and the force of the water kind of cushions it. But I only actually ended up going down once because I know that we're going to California this weekend for Hardfest, and I just really would have been so mad at myself if I had broken my foot or something ridiculous like that. We hung out at the rock slides until about 2 or 3, and then we made our way back to the Airbnb. And then Ty and I got dressed and went out for a little birthday dinner. We went to the new downtown area in Eugene, which was completely different than what I remember as a kid. But it was beautiful and really well put together, I thought. So it was nice to see if it's developing, at least it's developing in a good way. And then we both did a little penny toss into the fountain and made a wish. And I don't think I've done that in a long time either, so that was fun to do together. And then we made our way over to McMiniman's, I think I'm saying that right, for dinner. It was this really nice place by the river. And after that, we went to Onsen, which is an indoor hot tub spot. So that was really cool. It has like an open roof concept, wow, and is really nice. And I could imagine it during snow or rain, just being super, super peaceful. This was kind of walking back to the front. It's got a really cozy, just spa vibe to it, and the doors are closed, you know, when people are in there, so it's nice and private. And then we stopped and got birthday cookies at Insomnia Cookies because it's the only spot that was open. And then the next morning we woke up and we had bought this bottle of champagne for birthday mimosas, but we ended up not doing that, so I just did it the next day because it still can count. And we got ready and headed out to downtown, which was only 10 minutes from our Airbnb, to go get some breakfast. And we stopped inside of Farmers Union Coffee for a really yummy little latte. Ty got a ham and Swiss cheese croissant, and I got some avocado toast. Then we headed across the way to Homegrown and bought a dragon plant. And then went and picked up some Cafe Yum, which is my absolute favorite place to eat at in Eugene. And we went to Amazon Park, which is where I used to go all the time as a little kid. We went to Stargate after that, which is a really cute little crystal shop that my mom used to always go to, and then headed back to the Airbnb and got ready for dinner with my family. So we went to this really cute little Italian place, and then when we got back, we actually ended up using the soaking tub because we had to do it before we left the next day. And then we finished watching Friday next Friday. Yeah, that was the second one. And yeah, next day we woke up and packed everything up, regretfully. Kind of. We were also kind of ready to head home, but we stopped at Saturday Market, which is their farmers market, and had some breakfast and shopped around and got all kinds of really, really cool things, including this hat that I'm absolutely in love with. And then we got some really cool cuffs, and I got these really cool candy cat ears, and we were like just so happy to find Rafe stuff amongst all of the other really cool things. It was just like, you know, finding a unicorn in a haystack, I guess, so to speak. But yeah, and we were so happy to be home because we missed our cats like we always do. Some other things we picked up were just like some knit socks. We restocked on all of our incense, and got some forest gin, which is made by a woman-owned company out of Portland, and it's infused with botanicals from the forests around Oregon. So we thought that was super cool, and we had to buy it. And then I had presents to open for my mom and dad when I got home, so I opened those up. Dad always comes in clutch with the gift card, so got an Amazon gift card. And my mom got me a vlogging camera, which I forgot to take a video of, but here's cat tax, videos of my cats when we got back. Thank you for watching. It was super fun making this, and I'm excited to make more.